For those of you that haven't heard, and I'm not sure how this happened, but it actually became big website news rather than just gaming website news. Battlefield 5, their pre-orders are weak compared to where they want them or what they should be. Now, I would be quoting directly from the article that showed that and said exactly what the analyst said, but for the life of me, I can't find the original article. And I tried. I tried looking everywhere for it. The thing has just gone completely dark. It's as if it doesn't exist anymore. I'm not sure what happened there. If anybody can find that, please link it to me in the comments. But back to the idea of the article. Uh, when EA was initially advertising Battlefield 5, there was that big controversy because of just how weird it was that this was a World War II game when they were doing everything they were trying to do everything in their power to make it not look like World War II. I've said it before in another video I did talking about this, but the thing that I took away from as the biggest bit of weird in that was Scotty McSamurai. The cyborg woman wasn't as big an issue. It was still an issue, but nowhere near, to me, as Scotty McSamurai. But I know why she was a big issue with a lot of people because, well, A, cybernetic arm, what the fuck? But B, because she was so prominent in that trailer. She took up about half of the time in the trailer. A third, half, something in that general ballpark. Enough to make her the lasting impression you got from the trailer. That's why people pointed to her specifically, because she was just so weird and out there, but also so prominent in it. So the people at DICE, even up to Patrick Sutherland, who was the former head of DICE, said, oh, if you don't like it, just don't buy it. Oops. I think that was a goof. Again, I can't find the original article talking about this, so I don't know exactly what is defined as weak. But I would have to imagine that it's not something EA is happy about. Let's put it that way. Surprise, surprise! EA telling us not to buy something makes us not buy something! Ha ha ha! And they're upset about it. There has been some talk that that's actually why Sutherland left, is that he didn't actually leave. He was let go because he was a person that was saying, you don't like it, don't buy it. He was telling customers not to buy something. That's something you kind of don't want to do as the head of a company or one of the heads of the company. And this, at least according to the whole week thing and underperforming pre-orders, seems to have had an effect. And they are none too happy about it. I think it might just be a coincidence with the timing. But right now, it could very well be that that's why he is no longer with EA. We don't know. We'll probably find out later on, but in the here and now, we can't really be sure and say, oh, this is definitive proof. I don't want to go down that route. I will say it's a rather odd coincidence, and it is kind of telling, but it's not proof necessarily. The fact that Sutherland was the former head of DICE, and this is a game made by DICE, which is probably why he was so defensive of DICE, I can see him getting too emotional, and maybe that had something to do with it as well, which is why he said, don't like it, don't buy it. So again, I can kind of see that argument. I just don't think it's absolute. But my point here is I find it absolutely amazing that They were saying, oh, you don't like it, don't buy it. And now they're like, what's happening? What's going on? Where are all the pre-orders? Maybe the gaming industry will learn not to piss off fans. I will hearken back to my favorite whipping boy, Mass Effect 3, where the devs straight out lied, said it wasn't going to be a choose one of 3 endings, and it was. And the video game media defended them for reasons I still don't understand. No Man's Lie. I'm sorry, No Man's Sky. Sean Murray lied about every single fucking thing in that. 2 years later, he's proven to not be a liar, but it took, again, 2 whole years after release to make a liar not a liar. That doesn't mean you aren't a liar. It just means that right now you're proven right. But at the moment, no, you were a fucking liar. And yet, this will probably be another case of the media defending the company. I don't get it. The gaming media at this point has basically just become shills or wings, product and advertising wings of these big video game companies, which just 10 years ago they would have been happy to shit on. They would have still taken the money, but they would have at least said something. I really am hoping that if Battlefield 5 doesn't sell well, EA will take a look at this and say, you know, maybe it's not a good idea to piss off our customer base. The unfortunate thing is, I know how executives think. Lord have mercy on my soul. And I'm pretty sure the message that they're going to take away from this is, oh, okay, people don't want World War II games after all. I'm absolutely sure that's what's going to happen. Because these companies straight up refuse to look at the real reason that people are angry or that people aren't buying. They will make up whatever fucking excuse they want, and that is reality rather than the actual reality of the situation. But I can dream for common sense amongst executives. I'm an idiot. What can I say? This has been Math Machine, dreaming the impossible dream and being just completely insane. Must be a day ending in Y. Peace out.